old days when he dominated. That's just my gut feeling, Ricky. Just my gut feeling.
I'm going to tell you, Con, man, I go back years, about 5-6 years with the Giant Pharaoh. Originally, when he debuted up in Springfield, Maine, and I can tell you what, he was unstoppable back then. And from what I hear, he lost a little bit of his spark. But the rumor has it, he went back to Cairo, Egypt, and this is a whole new Pharaoh.
You know, and that's the thing. Giant Pharaoh put fear in his opponents before he ever stepped into the ring. And he seemed to have lost a little bit of that. And I told him that one-on-one in interviews. I stepped up and told him that he lost a little of that mystique that is the Giant Pharaoh. He has claimed that now that mystique returns. And I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't want to be in front of him when he focuses.
Well, there's one thing in life that you should learn, and that's not to piss off an angry giant.
Yeah. Look how unbelievably tall he is. He is an absolute animal.
Our lovely ring announcer right now looks a little bit intimidated. Can you blame her?
Yeah. You know, she's got those giant heels on. She's still a good foot and a half shorter than him.
I'd say 2.
At least.
Tom, man, this is what it's all about. Back in the NWA, I'm so happy to be back, seeing guys like the Giant Pharaoh.
The #1 killer of people under 45 and a leading cause of death for all adults can't be detected by a doctor. It's sudden. It's unpredictable. Know what that killer is? Accidents. Nobody likes to think about it. But if you were the victim of an accident, what would happen to your family? In addition to the tragedy of your loss, they'd have to deal with the stress of one less paycheck, possibly the only paycheck. That's why it makes sense to protect your family with insurance through Matrix Direct. You can get $100,000 of coverage for less than $11 a month. There's no medical exam, no health questions, no application. You can't be turned down. All it takes is one phone call and you're covered.
For your free quote, call 800-920-3020. That's 800-920-3020, because accidents happen when you least expect it. Call 800-920-3020. That's 800-920-3020.
NWA Wrestling on Fire fans, the moment has arrived. Your voices have been heard. You've wanted it and now you can finally have it. Yes, that's right. Official NWA Wrestling on Fire t-shirts, best of DVDs from previous events, grab bags, and so much more. How can you get your NWA Wrestling on Fire merchandise? Head to a live event near you or simply order online at NWAOnFire.com. That's NWAOnFire.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Google+.
I'll tell you what, the game plan here is, as a former wrestler myself, you got to go low and you got to go quick. And if he doesn't make a quick pinfall, he's in a lot of trouble.
The problem with this is that if the Giant Pharaoh grabs Escobar, it's over.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. This is a cat toying with a mouse right here.
It is. You know, if I was Escobar right now, I'd be thinking of leaving.
Yeah, real quick, too.
I think he's going to try that again.
Comment, we're talking about he's going to jump up to reach his chest.
I know. I don't understand how he can hurt the man. I don't understand how he can hurt Giant Pharaoh.
Oh, wow.
Giant Pharaoh, this is what I remember of Giant Pharaoh when I first started with NWA on Fire.
Oh, no. I've seen this before.
Oh, my.
Oh, my God.
10 feet in the air.
Minimum 10 feet.
He's going to hit that light. He's going to get the lights.
It's a long way down.
Oh!
Pharaoh bomb. 2, 3.
I think you can put a fork in Mr. Escobar.
I
Wow.
10 to 12 feet in the air, straight down in a Pharaoh bomb. Escobar almost went right through the mat there, Conrad.
The Pharaoh is asking for a mic. If I was Escobar, I might think of getting an ambulance and getting me out of here.
Is that the best you can do in NWA? On this prestigious day, you send the God King Giant Pharaoh summoned into this ring for this measly maggot? I laugh at your ancestors. They have never empowered a God King Giant like myself. So I'll tell you what, I'm not yet satisfied, NWA on fire. Give me another opponent so I can prove to you that I, once again, am the dominant force here.
Is he actually asking for another opponent?
I think that's exactly what I told you. He emailed me. He's called me at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's noon in Cairo, and he's calling me at 3 in the morning, telling me he's here to prove a point.
Wait a minute.
Who's this guy?
What a tremendous boot. He ran right into a wall.
I'm being told in my headset this is a guy named Lucifer Lords.
He better be calling his lord.
Yeah, I think he needs to get down on his knees now.
1, 2, 3. Oh my God. He might wipe out the entire locker room, Conrad.
You know, this might be a very short show.
What? Have I not proven myself again? Yet again? Two who call themselves gladiators, two. Do I have to prove even more?
Hey, Conrad, how about you get up in there?
I think not. I think you're a more likely candidate here, Ricky O.
We're going to get one more right now. Where's he going?
Oh, no!
Double jump! And what is this Joey Image is coming out right now?
I think he's going to be another victim. That's just Conrad's opinion.
Oh, he ducks the chop! Shoulder by Image!
Image is a little bit bigger than those other two guys. But no effect. None.
He's backing him up! He's going to shoot him up! No! Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Little cat and mouse game.
I do.
Sidewalk slam.
Wow.
2, 3.
And that is 3 pins in 3 minutes.
If this was bowling, he'd have a 300 games.
That's right.
And the winner, the God King, the Giant Pharaoh.
If the Giant Pharaoh came here to prove a point, he proved it to the con man. And he proved it to this audience. And I'm thinking that he might have proved it to you.
I've never not been sold on the Giant, but I'll tell you what, any spark he might have lost, he came back with a forest fire.
These are the days of when he would take on, this is when he would take on El Leon Apollo. This is when he would take on the very best of NWA on fire. And this is the way it would end, like this. The Giant Pharaoh is back. And I wouldn't want to be the NWA on fire locker room for anything in all of Egypt.
Look at this. Customary making the referee go to his level. NWA fans all over the world on NWA on Fire TV, take notice. The Pharaoh is back.
Yeah. I think the Pharaoh proved something here tonight. Definitely proved something. Look at that.
I gotta tell you, that replay of Escobar's head hitting the mat, it's almost hard to watch there, Conrad.
I'm amazed that he's actually going to be able to walk out of this building tonight. There might be 3 ambulances that need to be brought in to this building in front of these stunned fans.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, never once did it look like the Pharaoh lost his temper. That was controlled rage.
It was a, well, this Pharaoh's music.
Wait a minute. Do we have another opponent coming out here?
Oh my! I know who this is. I haven't seen this man in a very long time. Do you know who this is?
Who is it?
This is the Berlin Baller, Joseph Von Schmidt. Von Schmidt is back. The German is back in NWA Wrestling on fire. Did you see him and Pharaoh meet? He didn't seem intimidated like those other three slobs did.
I'll tell you what, Von Schmidt sizes up very well with the Giant.
Oh, absolutely.
There was no fear whatsoever.
No.
Wait a minute. We got a little stare down going on.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Pharaoh liked Von Schmidt interrupting him. I think he looked at that as being disrespectful.